Is it okay to eat meat if you have IBS? And I'm just going to get straight to the point. Yes, it is okay to eat meat, and I'm going to tell you why. There are a lot of diets out there, IBS, irritable bowel syndrome diet plans out there that tell you to exclude meat, and this is actually very dangerous because we have to understand that our brain is what ultimately controls our colon. IBS is inflammation of the colon, or maybe not inflammation, it is irritability of the colon, which produces symptoms. How is meat a part of that? Animals that are carnivores have some of the simplest digestive systems, and they barely even have colons. So, and by the time meat gets to the large intestine, its chemistry has completely changed because it's been digested by the small intestine. And most people with IBS, they've been eating meat their whole entire lives, and they didn't have IBS symptoms. So it isn't their diets that's changed. And then a lot of the times when they take meat out of their diet, their symptoms are still present. So again, it's not looking like it's meat. And to really put the nail in the coffin, everyone else is eating meat and they do not have irritable bowel syndrome. Meat, if these statements are true, and they are true, then meat cannot cause IBS symptoms. And meat, on the flip side, is actually very important for IBS because IBS is caused by a very particular type of stress. It is a filthy situation in the family involving family members. What is the stress that put your colon into overdrive? That is the question you need to answer. And maybe when that stress got resolved, you went out and you celebrated with a hamburger or a nice juicy prime rib. And then that's when your symptoms started because you're digesting the situation. So your brain puts the colon into overdrive and you develop extra gut cells to help you digest this filthy situation in your life. And when it gets resolved, you go and you celebrate it with a nice T-bone steak at Outback Steakhouse or something. And the body goes, okay, we don't need these extra gut cells anymore, and it starts to get rid of them. And you start to experience these nasty IBS symptoms. But you're sitting in bed or sitting on the toilet, and you're going, oh my God, where are all these digestive symptoms are coming from? Well, yesterday I had a big old steak and I watched something on TV that says red meat's not good for you. It must have been the steak, even though I've had it a million times. And now, all of a sudden, the brain sees meat, sees red meat, or whatever it is, however the person sees it. Now they see meat as hard to digest, and the body starts to develop extra gut cells to help you digest meat because now you perceive it as hard to digest. And it starts this whole cycle of cell proliferation and cell removal, which is what's causing your IBS symptoms. So the IBS treatment plan that you need to follow is you need to find the stress. You need to find it. What is this stressful situation in your life that happened right when your symptoms, around the same time that your symptoms started? You need to, and that's going to help you see all food is safe, including meat. But the important thing about meat is that it has a lot of protein in it. And this process of cell proliferation and cell removal uses a lot of protein. So your body needs a lot of protein. And a lot of you with IBS, you have a huge protein need because this is happening and you're also losing weight, so you want to put on more weight. You need lots of protein, and meat is going to be your best source of protein. Meat is safe. If we want to look at what meat is the most digestible, what meats are, you want to look at the animal, the shape of the animal. So a lot of fish is, the meat fibers, the protein fibers are very tender. They're very tender because they live in a weightless environment. Then you have the chicken. A young chicken is going to have a lot more tender meat than a hen that's been living for a few years. And then you get to the pig, and then you get to the cow. The cow is huge. You get to the bison's even bigger. And what they do to make this meat more digestible is they let it sit in a refrigerator for 2 weeks. Or maybe even longer. If you go to a fancy steakhouse, sometimes they're aged for 20 days, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, and really fancy ones. And the enzymes in the meat slowly break down the muscle fibers. If you whack a cow over the head and you go try to eat it the next day, you're going to break your teeth. The meat is going to be so tough. So we have different cooking techniques to make the meat easier to digest. But the digestibility of the food does not cause this process of cell proliferation and cell removal. It is caused by a filthy situation in your life that you haven't fully resolved. What do you need to do to make this conflict impossible to experience? What change do you need to make in your life? Who do you need to talk to? What do you need to learn? What do you need to do to make this conflict impossible to experience? That is the ultimate treatment. That is the ultimate treatment for IBS. And you ride out the healing symptoms. And you tell yourself that all food is safe. Now, what you need to do right now is go down below and click on the link for my 30-day plan. Because this is going to give you a more in-depth guide, step-by-step plan on what to do to get rid of IBS for good. Go down. You need to do this right now. Your life is passing you by. These IBS symptoms are stealing your life force. You need to go down below right now. Scroll down on the phone or on your computer. I know most of you are on their phone. Go like this and click on it and watch it. It is absolutely free. You're going to get a free PDF with it, a free cheat sheet. You need this information. It will save your life. It will save your butt. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.